Let's get the fucking show going. Let's get it fucking over with. Fuck. I'm already pissed at you. Don't even say a word.
God damn it. For what?
Because you just teed up that fucking the scene where Snape kills Dumbledore like it was
Snape.
the world's
His name's not Snape.
Severus Snape Dumbledore.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was the best Avada Kedavra you've ever fucking heard, and it was brutal.
I wasn't brutal.
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't brutal. I understand why people might not get as jazzed about it as the Voldemort Avada Kedavras. But there's a gravitas to it. Alan Rickman says that curse with
Avada Kedavra.
I mean, he does a great job, I think.
Avada Kedavra. That's what he says.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Now, do Voldemort?
The
people aren't ready for it.
No.
You're doing it all over the place. There's something that happens between the time that when you get up from the futon in the green room, and I've never seen you with more energy in your entire life than that like 15-foot walk or whatever it is.
Because it takes me that much energy to get up.
And then by the time
I give everything I have in just getting myself to this chair.
Give it
and
all
then
you got.
I'm done.
Give it everything you got. Yeah, and then as soon as Emily takes the logo off, it's like, no, dude, I can't actually Avada Kedavra.
I just gave it everything I had to get here. Fuck
you got to save for the show, man.
Then are we doing the show from the couch? Because I ain't making it.
No, I honestly thought about doing that. I honestly thought about doing it from the couch today, though, because I figured we'd both be wiped from the weekend. And I've slept since then, obviously. And like every time I go to sleep, I'm like, finally, a chance to relax. And I wake up so tired, still every single time. Yeah. And I mean, you have a real job, so I can't even imagine how you feel.
I don't know if I've slept since then. So
it was worth it, though. It was a good time.
No, listen. Sometimes you gotta get pucks deep, get pucks on that.
Yes, and we certainly did. We certainly did get. I was trying to think of more hockey stuff, but that's pretty much all I know about it.
We stuck to the system.
Yeah,
kept it simple.
We played zone defense.
No,
we didn't play zone defense. But that podcast,
that podcast on the roof,
zone. That podcast on the roof, though, I think went very well. It's up on YouTube already.
Watch some YouTube podcasts from the roof.
A lot of great guest stars.
Dude, I will say the funniest line that I think I've ever heard live on this podcast did get ripped off. I got so sunburnt. The toll that podcast took on my body is more than any toll that's been taken in this studio.
Oh yeah.
And who would have thought?
You know what?
I would snuck up on us.
There was a point where, like, when I was setting things up there, sun was blaring. Usually, I'm always strapped with my 70 SPF. I just keep it in my toiletry bag. But for some reason, I guess I forgot it. By the time I realized that, I was like, "Fuck it, we just got to do it. We have a show to do. Like, we gotta get burned."
Should have blanketed it up.
Honestly, if I had thought of that, I would have done it.
Yeah, it was grind up there.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun though, and then obviously. The bus after that was incredible. I mean, obviously, all the credit goes to you for doing that day of, scheduling that day of. And the bus that rolled in for us.
Does Emily know this?
I told her. Or I sent her a picture of the bus as soon as it pulled in. I was like, what the fuck? So for people that.
Can I give a little backstory of it from my perspective?
Yeah, please do. Please do.
So we're on our way to this bus. I booked a day of. I called the guy. I'm like, hey, I see you got a bus available, but it was like no roof bus. I'm like, there's a chance it might rain, but we want a rip bus. Like, what happens if it rains? And he's like, that's weird because I'm seeing on my end that like our roof bus that only has no sidewalls, is available. I'm like, well, I can't book it online. Let's fucking give me that thing then if that's the case. And he's like, yada, yada, yada. He's like, let me deal with this on my end. I'll give you a call back. So while we were recording that podcast on the roof, I get a phone call from him. I didn't answer it at first. And then he sends me a text like, hey, I just opened the slot up for that bus online, but you got to book it right now because like somebody else could happen to also go on and look and book it. So I left the cast for a little bit, booked it. Then we were all good. And I looked at like 30 companies that do that, and there was like no openings, nothing, calling them, no answers, all this stuff. And finally I found this one that did, so I just booked it, and it looked legit. And then on our way there, I was like, dude, I should have looked up the reviews for this bus company. So I'm reading the reviews, and like, it's mostly like 5-star reviews, but I, of course, me being me, I click like, let me see only the 1 stars. Like, what were the issues? This is while we're in the Uber on the way there. And the one review was like, we show up, there's no bus. I'm calling the dude. The bus isn't coming. Like, we're 30 minutes past time the bus is supposed to leave. This bus is nowhere. I'm not hearing back from the guy. All of a sudden, like, I finally do, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. This person obviously, apparently their bus, like, they had canceled it and they didn't get the notification or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So we get there and we're like 5-6 minutes, like, we were nailed it perfect, just in time for like to be hopping on his bus. And the second we pull in, I get a phone call from the guy that owns the bus company. He's like, hey, bus is going to be a couple minutes late because the traffic's really bad because of there's a Luke Combs concert going on downtown. We're like right next to the stadium where the bus is picking us up. And I'm like, fuck, dude, like this bus back. And there was a bus that was there, the other bus, the open air bus, that people were getting off. They seemed to be having a good time. Another group was getting on. So I'm like, all right, we're not the only people in the world using this bus company. But, you know, I was like, fuck, dude, this bus better show up. Like, I was like, you know, feeling nervous in that moment. Like, damn, dude, this bus better get here. And sure enough, we're standing there in the parking lot, and this fucking bus pulls in.
I mean, when I saw it coming up the street, and I was like, I was standing next to Faz, and I tapped, and I was like, can you even imagine, dude, if that was ours? So continue, go ahead.
So, bus pulls up, and it's wrapped head to toe in WWE SummerSlam 2023 wrap, like the whole 9. Like, this thing's got.
We got Logan Paul. We got Roman Reigns. I go around to the back. Bobby Lashley's over there. I think Ronda Rousey might have been.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey was on the bus. Like, head to toe, this bus is.
Fully, not just like a little advertisement on the side, like a full wrap, like a full
roof,
car, like
the whole thing.
The roof. Who knows what was on the roof? Fucking Cena was probably on the roof.
Can't see him.
We couldn't see him.
Yeah, dude, I bet you he is. That's so fucked.
Yeah. I bet you.
People looking down on us.
But boy, we got on there. I will say, I did have a good time, but I've never had to pee that bad in my entire life. I was ready to. I was dancing a little at first, and then it just got so bad. And Faz was playing great music. He was on the aux. He had it going. I don't think I've ever had to pee that bad in my life. I went up to the woman who was like, I guess for all intents and purposes, whatever, the bartender.
Yeah.
And I was like, so what's the bathroom situation? She's like, we can stop. We're like 10 minutes away. And I'm like, great. I have to pee so bad, Matthew, that I was like limping. Like, I couldn't walk. I was gonna. I've never come that close to peeing my pants in my entire life, and I was like, and honestly, I wasn't gonna be embarrassed about, like, peeing on the bus. It was more like, fuck, I've kept this streak alive for so long. I'm gonna lose my streak.
Yourself.
Yeah, so finally we get back to the parking lot we started in, and she's like, that building way across the street, if you go all the way in the back in it, there's a bathroom there that we can use. So I'm like, lead the way. So she leads ahead of me, and I'm fucking limping across this Nashville street. Dude, I had to pee so bad that I developed a physical deformity. I was literally like,
I know the piss limp. I'm aware of the piss limp. Yeah,
dude,
I've had just piss limp before.
Call me Piss Limp, baby. That's my nickname. Call me Piss Limp.
Oh, good old fashioned piss limp.
Dude, I got in there and I had to pee so bad. I'm pretty sure she could hear my stream through the wall.
Listen, man, sometimes you got to pee. It was funny because she goes, we were like halfway through, and she's like, does anybody have to pee? And everybody's like, no.
Yeah.
And like within 3 minutes of that, I feel like so many people are like, dude, I got to fucking piss. Like, she planted it in everybody's minds.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? That was a great time, though.
I'm
glad we did that bus.
It was an absolute blast. You know what I thought was kind of funny about it, though, was it kind of, I think, showcased how, we had such a great group, I feel like. We had 11 guys, all studs, every one of them. And I think that being on that bus with the open, windows, the open sides, really showcased kind of what, for lack of a better term, kind of like what hams everybody is, what kind of everybody's looking, what showmen we all sort of were on that bus, because we would be driving all through the city, and there were some streets where there was nobody on, walking down the sidewalk, and we'd still be like, having a great time dancing and stuff. But as soon as we got to a street where there were like a lot of people, everybody would like go off to the side and just try and do like the most ridiculous thing they could. I'm off the side, I'm shooting my Spider-Man webs up everywhere. Dude, I was like, I'm just gonna point at everyone. So I tried pointing. So I'm like pointing at everybody I see. I'm pointing up at the windows. There's nobody up there. I'm just trying to get the people on the sidewalk to try and look and see who I'm pointing at. I didn't see a single person in any window. I do remember
when you went rapid fire point. I remember thinking like, dude, what the fuck is that dude doing?
I decided that was gonna be my move, just to like point at everybody. And there were a couple people I locked in on, there must have been like a prom going on or something. There were a lot of like, know what
I think it was like tuxedos. A formal. There must have been like because I can't imagine they were like high school kids. I don't think they were.
I have no idea.
Because I feel like that would not be the place.
They look pretty young. I mean, there might be
I think it was like a college formal.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Because why would they be on Broadway?
I don't know. There might be some places on there
that Vanderbilt's right there. So
sure. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's probably what it was. Jesus Christ, they were fucking dressed to the nines though. Like those dudes were all wearing tuxedos. Every time I saw one of those guys who looked like a little more drunk than ever, locked in on that. I was like, this guy's what I mean.
Like it looked like they were. No, there was definitely some of them that definitely looked like some of the guys looked way too old to be in college. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm making it up.
Sure.
I thought they were in college.
Some of them still taking their work boots off, putting those tuxedos on.
I thought they were in college.
Long down the line.
But who knows?
I want to say this right up top at the beginning of the show before I forget. This is pretty exciting. I don't know if you know this, Matthew. The Snack Spot Patreon goes live next week.
Really?
Yes, next week.
Feet picks for everybody.
Feet picks for everybody, folks. That's what. Yep, dude. I could talk about.
Do you want to talk about
Faz's toe forever?
Oh, dude!
I could talk about his big toe. We talked about it on the pod.
I forgot.
Oh yeah, I mean, go. Yeah, you got. There's no point in doing it now. You gotta go watch the Nashville podcast to hear that. But I could talk about his toe forever. Folks, you're busy enough as it is. Why add another thing to your list by going to the grocery store, okay? It's always out of the way. It's always packed there. The parking lot is even a mess. The good news is you don't have to deal with it when you use Instacart, because with Instacart, you can get not just groceries, but some of your favorite products from some of your favorite local stores delivered right to your front door in as little as 1 hour, okay? No more people bumping their carts into you. No more, dealing with the labyrinth of products in there. You don't have to worry about that anymore when you use Instacart. And the best part is right now, 2 in the Cooler listeners get free delivery on their first order of $10 or more. All you have to do to get that deal is hit the link in this episode description and start using Instacart today to make things a little bit easier on yourself. Folks, a great way to support the show and do something a little nice for yourself is to check out all the cool merch we have got over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. Merch not just for this show, but also for Schemin' and Dreamin' and for Quested, the other 2 podcasts that we produce right here. And we've got everything you are looking for. Hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, water bottles, fanny packs, bucket hats, baseball hats, whatever it is, we've got it. And this is top quality stuff, okay? Because nothing makes me angrier than when I order a shirt for a show or a podcast or something, or a cause that I really like, that I really want to support, and it comes and it's that like Gildan brand or whatever, and it fits like a frickin' cardboard box. It feels completely terrible. You wear it maybe once, and then you take it off like 5 minutes later because you can't even walk around with that thing. Oh, disgusting. That's not what you're going to get over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. What you're going to find over there is only top quality product. And the t-shirts, folks, try blend material. I'm talking Target quality, people. Again, you can check all that stuff out at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com, or just hit the link in this episode description or in our Instagram bio. And if you're interested in advertising on this show or our twin show, Schemin' and Dreamin', or Quested, the Dungeons & Dragons podcast that we produce right here, you can email us at snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond, because podcast advertising has become a booming industry because of how effective it is with the host-read ads and things of that nature. And it's cool because now these companies like McDonald's and State Farm, Walmart, Tropicana, frickin' NASCAR, they're all advertising on podcasts, and it's exciting to see companies of that size who are typically doing their advertising on like the Super Bowl and things like that. It's cool to see them move into the podcasting space, but it has not left a lot of room for smaller or local businesses to get in on that action, but that's what we are here for. So again, if you're interested in learning more about all the benefits of podcast advertising, and you probably should be, you can email us at snackspotsports@gmail.com.
Can we talk about some of the Patreon stuff?
Yeah, so the two shows that are going to be there right off the jump are a show that is
do they have names?
The one does not. The one we actually don't have a name or anything like a logo or anything for yet. But I'll get to that. Though. So the one show that'll be on there is oh fuck, I don't have my phone.
You don't know the name?
I don't know. No, I know the name, but I don't know it. Can you fill for a second or pause? I'll be right back.
I'm not going to say a word. I'm just going to sit here in silence. If I were to do a solo podcast, I think I'd be a lot better at this. But I don't. A lot more people will watch it. And now the Cincinnati Philharmonic.
Yeah, so at first I thought I was going to do just like one by myself, but then I was like, that's bad news. So the one show, because I drive, 2 hours every day. So it's called Bad Directions with Andrew Canada. It's me on my drive from Buffalo to Rochester and back. It's going to be... there's video and everything. I got like a little
dash cam.
Yeah, I got like a little camcorder thing that I can attach to my windshield. And it's a call-in show also, so you can call 716-216-3252 and leave a voicemail, and maybe we'll play it on the show. But it's going to be, for the most part, I think,
there's no live calls?
Not yet. Well...
Okay.
Yeah, not yet. I guess there could be live calls, but I mean, there's no set time that I'll be.
That
also, the show's not going to be live itself anyways.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But mostly because I think it's going to take a while for people to call in, is going to be me like surfing through the advice Reddit, like people on Reddit looking for advice and stuff.
You should do that beforehand, 'cause you can't do that while you're driving.
Yeah. Yeah, I will. I'll. Yeah, good call. I would never do that while I'm driving.
Well,
I'll select.
You're not a very good driver. I need you not to.
I'm not a terrible. You know what? Fair enough. You know what? I'm gonna go on Reddit, look for the advice, and then print it out the way like old people do MapQuest. That's the only thing I can do.
Is that legal? Are you allowed to read paper while you drive?
Dude, I've seen.
I think it's still distracting.
I one time saw a girl reading like a textbook on her steering wheel. I've seen people read while driving all the time.
Cereal.
What?
Driving on the 33.
Could you tell what Fruit Loops?
No, but I was stunned. This person was driving 25 miles an hour, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this person?
See, that's bad news.
So I go to pass them, and they're literally...
What do you think
scarfing.
The best...
I think it was Fruit Loops, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Fruit Loops
That's just what I assumed it was, but it didn't click until you said that, and I was like, yeah, it was Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops is a driving... Fruit Loops is a driving cereal.
Hopefully it wasn't something shitty.
No, Fruit Loops is the driving cereal. Oh, Wheaties? Dude, you
want to know what I love?
I gotta say one more thing.
Yeah.
The other great show that's going to be on the Patreon right off the bat is... the one we don't have a name for. I thought we'd call it Gag Reel, maybe. That's definitely the name of some show already. Emily said something like, Emily was like, how about something like a wordplay with outtakes or whatever? And I was like, that's a start. Let's figure it out. But so that show's going to be Emily, Faz, and myself. We're going to do a live watch party on the new Snack Spot YouTube channel. And then we're going to come in here and record the podcast. We're going to be watching all the Disney Channel original movies. That's the first thing we're going to do. And that's going to start next Tuesday. So a week from the day we're recording this, because we're recording early, of course. So that's going to be super fun, because Faz watches all kinds of bad movies all the time. And
what movies are you watching?
All the Disney Channel original ones in the order that they aired.
Like from back in the day?
Yeah. So the first one is one that I've never even heard of. from like 1995 or something, I want to say. Second one is the original Under Wraps, so that's going to be cool.
Where can you find that movie?
I have no idea, dude. That's going to be the hardest part about some of these. Is a lot of them are on Disney Plus, but some of them are just out there.
What's
in
the
the
first
ether,
one
baby.
called?
I can't remember.
Way to promote the show.
Well, sorry, dude. I mean, hey, well, once it's
We're
out,
gonna
we'll
watch
be
a
doing
movie
all
that I
kinds
don't
of
remember
stuff.
the name of. It's gonna be really
I
exciting.
mean, all you need to
podcast.
know is that it's a Disney Channel original, man. What more do you need than that? That's it.
Under Wraps.
Northern Lights. Thank you, Emily. See,
No, that one is on Disney Plus.
so there you go. We've got that one covered then.
Yeah.
See, a lot of them are on there, so we'll get that one.
Cool Running.
That's not a Disney Channel original. There's Johnny Tsunami. I can't wait to watch Xenon, dude. I'm so excited.
What's the one where the girl gets eaten by the shark?
Eaten by the Shark? Soul Surfer?
Yeah.
That's not a Disney Channel. It's also not
But
a Disney Channel original.
That the one where when you turn 13, you turn into a mermaid is.
The 13th year.
Yeah, the
yes,
13th
that
year.
movie. That movie. The sidekick character in that movie is maybe my favorite character in any Disney Channel original ever. His name is Jesse, and he's like a nerd. And this is back in the day, so like nobody cares about bullying. And most of the movie, aside from all the mermaid shit, is them just
Bullying the shit out of him.
verbally pummeling Jesse to a pulp. It's so funny.
Listen, made Jesse stronger. I would almost guarantee it. He's probably a CEO.
I bet you he is.
Yeah. In that cinematic universe.
Yeah,
not in real
yeah.
life.
No.
He got addicted to drugs young. Yeah.
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
That's a way to do it. So yeah, check out all that stuff. We'll be promoting and things obviously, but I had to.
You
I
need a
had to
good
give it
name
little
for
shout out.
that.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been able to think of one yet. There was one.
And what's the Patreon is Snack Spot?
Yeah. Patreon Snack Spot.
Snack Spot Sports and Entertainment.
Yep. But it'll just be, it's like patreon.com/snackspot or something like that.
Patreon.com/snack spot. What's that run you?
Oh, $3. It's $3 a month.
$2.99 or is it 3 flat?
3 flat.
Three
a
flat?
month. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it's a good
See
deal.
if I can scrounge up the extra penny.
And there's going to be, there's a lot of other shows. I don't know when they're going to be up, though, so I don't want to talk about them necessarily, but those will be the two that are there from the beginning. But there's a couple that are going to be coming up that I'm like legitimately super excited about. And there'll be like a few sneak peeks and stuff on that Snack Spot YouTube channel and things like that. We've got a whole rollout system planned.
Sheesh!
Yeah, it's going to be sick. It's going to be a lot of fun. But do you remember what you were saying before I rudely interrupted you? We don't have to go back to that, but okay.
Frosted Mini Wheats.
Yeah?
Gas cereal, dude.
100%.
I want a bowl of Frosted Mini Wheats more than anybody's ever known or felt or thought.
I eat it every day. That's what
Do
I eat.
you actually?
Yeah, that's what I eat after my workouts. I get up, I work out, I have 2 double espressos and a bowl of mini wheats, frosted mini wheats.
Nothing like getting going in the morning, huh?
That's what fuels me.
That's fucked
Give
up.
me fuel, give me
What a
fire, give me frosted mini wheats.
I like the strawberry ones too.
Yeah, not bad. I forgot those even existed, actually. I haven't seen those in a long time.
I
They still
knew
make
I.
them.
I don't know. They fucking better.
I feel like I haven't seen those since we
Bet
were
you
in
they do.
preschool. Eating breakfast
you
at preschool. You remember grabbing on the spoon with just a full fist and just shoveling it in there?
No.
Dude, I thought
never
I
did
was
that.
gonna. I choked on cereal so much in preschool that I thought that's how I was gonna die. I was like, well, someday this is gonna.
Dude,
I've
I
been
have
getting
a
so
few
lucky.
memories of preschool.
I feel like this is gonna catch up to me.
Not a ton, and probably shit we've all already talked about before.
Sure,
But stuff that I have to now relive quickly.
yeah,
One, I'm so pissed at myself for being disgusted by Hamburger Helper. Because like, how gassed does that sound?
I still stand on that hill. I still stand
Dude,
on that hill.
it sounds
I mean, I
so
will
good.
eat it, but I do think that it's
like-
fucking I don't.
Pretty much like taco meat and
Yeah.
mac and cheese.
Yeah,
Nothing could go wrong.
I still can't. I'm still mad at it though. I'm still mad at it. I'll still die saying that it sucks.
2 was
That fucking glove. If I ever see that glove on the street, it's on
it's
site.
on site.
My gloves are coming off.
Cots.
Cots.
Do you remember the blue cots with the little yellow legs that had smiley faces on them?
Yeah, they were like that mesh material.
Dude, we were always sleeping on those cots. Why not just tell us to sleep on the ground? What was the difference between the ground and the cot at that point?
I don't know. They did have mats for us at one point. Do you remember?
Instead of cots?
Yeah. Some people had mats. Some people had cots.
Peasants.
Oh yeah, the mat people were I
the
mean,
lowest of the low.
there was a caste system.
Miss Patty was
in
charging a
preschool.
subscription. She was charging people different amounts. Like if you had like the
There's-
A
yeah,
package,
yeah.
we were teaching your kid to read and write. If you had the B package, you were getting like just Lincoln Logs. Like maybe try to teach yourself, something about general society. C package, you were just getting a box of crayons and plain paper. You were figuring out your own.
Just Lincoln Logs.
Yeah.
Those were the Patreon tiers of preschool. Do you
Yeah.
remember that we named our preschool teacher's child? Do you remember that?
No.
Um,
But I remember who she is. She used to have the gas pump in her front yard, remember? Is that what you're talking about?
no, I'm talking
Oh.
about Miss Patty's kid.
Oh, we named her.
Yeah. Do you remember? It was
picked that name?
during nap time, and we were all like laying down, and Miss Patty was. This is not a real name, by the way. I don't know. Just to be safe, I guess. She was like sitting there, and she was pregnant at the time, and we were all like laying down for naps, and she's like, "Hey, what do you guys think I should name my kid?" And we had just been reading like Clifford books all day, and we were like, "Name her Emily Elizabeth," because that's the name of the girl from Clifford. And she was like, "Sounds good," and that is her daughter's name now.
You were
That's
just
fucking
worried.
crazy.
You're
That's why.
ridiculous.
I know.
You are so ridiculous.
It's all
You
messed
gave
up.
our
It's all
preschool
messed up.
teacher a fake name
Yeah.
just to
Yes, just to say the real
Name
name of
of
her
her daughter.
kid. Yes, because that's like a famous, like that's like a book
Yeah.
character's name. So
Be
like,
tough, yeah.
if somebody has a name Harry Potter, like you can't bleep that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. But that cracked me up. Preschool. I remember all the tubes like falling out of my ears as well.
Dude.
Do people?
That
What is
happened to me, too.
What is that? Like, what kind of like?
I
Why
think
do
you
you have tubes in your ears?
I think you get tubes put in your ears.
Yeah, you do, but like, why?
And they just fall out.
yeah, and then they
randomly.
just fall out. They're literally like baby teeth.
I remember mine falling out on a cot and being like, "Huh."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Throwing
me
it on the
too. They were
ground.
like little plastic tubes.
Yeah, literally
What?
it's just tubes.
What were those for?
I don't know.
Dude, that's some brain implant
Yeah,
shit, dude.
dude.
There's no way that is
Yeah.
normal. I've never met
to keep,
another
to keep
person.
the
man.
aliens out, man.
Keep the aliens out of your brain, baby. I've never met another person in my life that I've like talked to about ear tubes. And also like
Dude, we got
they would fall. Yeah, Google ear tubes right now so we can get to the bottom of this. Because they would also like they must have put a shit ton in there because they were falling out all the time. Like it wasn't just one fell out. Like that, I think they just put a bunch of tubes in there, and then it's like, well, as your ear canal grows, the tubes will fall out. Again, similar to like baby teeth, like they'll just fucking drop out of your head at any given moment. It's a very
Ear
strange thing.
tubes are teeny cylinders, usually made of plastic, that are surgically inserted into a child's eardrums. These tubes allow air to flow in and out of the middle ear, which prevents the development of negative pressure as well as fluid buildup.
That sounds like some Thetan, some alien level shit. That sounds like some Scientology going on.
To provide ventilation in the middle ear and prevent fluid buildup.
Jesus.
Why?
Why would someone do this? Well, to stop aliens from getting in your brain, Matthew. Stop asking questions.
If they don't fall out, there could be problems.
Oh, shit. They get into your brain. How many did they fucking put in there at a time? I feel like there were I feel like tubes were falling out of me nonstop when I was a kid.
What is the black stuff in my ear hole? Is like one of the Google like suggested questions.
That is not a good thing. If you're Googling that, you should go to the hospital. You got black stuff in your ear? Dude, that is not good news. That's venom. That's the secret of the ooze right there, baby. You got to get that out.
Dude, now I'm just in colors. What if white stuff comes out of my ears? What if blue? What is blue stuff in my ears?
Blue coming out of your ears?
What does color earwax mean?
What if that was like a mood ring type thing? Like the color of your earwax will let you know how you're feeling that
That
day?
was you as a child. Your ears would get bright red.
Oh, they still do, man. My ears, like, I hate it. It feels disgusting. They get
hot
They get so hot. They're super red and like extremely uncomfortable.
when you're tired.
It's like my left ear. Yeah, when I get really tired, it burns and it's so uncomfortable. Like I can't even lay
that
on my
seems like
side
something you could call a doctor for.
because it's
and
so
be like,
bad.
"Let's go
Well,
with
I
this."
know why it happened because I had that terrible ear infection as a baby.
Never
And then
knew that.
we went on you weren't even alive actually yet when I had it. Like that's how young I was. And we went on like an airplane or whatever because we were visiting Florida.
Classic.
And yeah, that ear infection was so bad that one of my teeth is discolored from it. Do you know that could happen?
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing. I
went
to the dentist.
You had all these problems.
I went to the oh yeah, I got a lot of problems, buddy. Don't even. I went to the dentist and I was like, what's up with this? And he's like, did you ever have a bad ear infection as a kid? I was like, yeah, absolutely. He's like, yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you. Like, fucked you up, I guess.
that should fucked you up, boy.
Shout out to Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones.
$50 bills.
Dr. Jones.
I don't think I'll ever be able to get my voice that high ever again. I tried, like I was, when I was editing the podcast from the rooftop, we were singing Walking to Memphis, and there's that one part where usually I'll go high on it, and I couldn't, I mean, no sound at all. No sound at all.
When we were sitting at that restaurant, and I thought that you guys got seated upstairs, and I was seated downstairs, and I was texting you like, yo, just requested some unbelievable songs. And one of them was Walking to Memphis. I was like looking up there to see if I like saw you come down the stairs and be like, dude, Walking to Memphis.
I could see you the whole time. I was literally
no clue. You were right behind me.
That Florida Georgia Line place actually wasn't that bad. If we were, and I'll tell you what, if we weren't so desperate, I probably wouldn't have gone in there just because I'm like a dumb piece of shit. And I'm like, Florida Georgia Line, fuck those guys. But that place was really great and it was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, that chicken and waffles slapped, not because I would assume it was not like the best iteration of chicken and waffles that's out there by any means, but I was just thinking about pancakes earlier that day. Like, dude, I could fuck on some pancakes right now. Yeah. And I saw chicken and waffles. I was like, that's what I want. And they were just, the waffles were just.
I bet they were, dude.
Absolutely hit different. I'm craving breakfast food right now.
Man, last week I tried to do some deep Googling into how to make like diner style pancakes. Because every time you make pancakes, they never come out like that exact way, and that's how I want them.
Like a dense pancake.
Yeah, like a real cakey pancake. You know what I mean? Not like
I know.
Not like it's like it's got a little more texture to it than like the average cake.
Like a Denny's cake.
Yeah, exactly. Like any diner cake, and I just
dude, I love good cakes. Dude, there's this place. The first time I was on Vegas, we were staying off the Strip. Staying at the Suncoast.
Going to no man's land.
Yeah, dude, it was the best. It was not like from if you're like trying to go to Vegas and party, but it was the best casino because it's like a local casino. So like you actually win money.
Oh, no way.
You know what I mean? It's not like,
Well, if you're me, you win money at anywhere.
And then you lose it.
And then you blow it all immediately.
But dude, they had this 24/7 diner just smack dab in like the weird, it was in a weird spot. Mm-hmm. But this place fucking slapped, Andrew. These pancakes, it was called, oh, dude, I wish I could remember the name of it. It was called, like, Dupar's. I think it's called Dupar's. Dupar's Diner. And it's in the middle of the casino, so it's got no walls, but it looks like an old-fashioned diner on the inside, kind of, with, like, the leather, you know.
Yeah.
So there's just, like, a huge booth around the outside. You know what I mean? Just like would be in an actual diner, but then instead of walls, it's just
that's
like,
pretty awesome.
So it still smells like cigarettes. Like it's perfect.
Oh,
dude, and these cakes, we were there for I think 36 hours, and I think I had these pancakes 4 times.
Wow.
And they were huge. Like your day was done once you ate those cakes. But I would go there like at night and just get the pancakes and smack the shit out of them. Dude, they were so good.
Are pancakes included in the McDonald's all-day breakfast? I don't think they are, which that sucks because those rule. Dude, McDonald's pancakes, underrated, but delicious. Like everybody, what I'm saying is like I had with Andrew DeRico, actually, we got into a big fight at Judy's like a couple months ago because I was saying that those pancakes are underrated, and he's like, no, they are not. And I'm like, you're not listening to me, dude. But the thing is, like, when you talk about the best McDonald's breakfast items, immediately everybody starts thinking, like, sausage McMuffin. Obviously, McGriddle is the number one off the rip.
Yeah.
And then all, like, the sandwiches and stuff. But if one person says pancakes, everybody goes, oh, you know what? You're right. But you don't think of that immediately when you think of McDonald's breakfast. And they are so fucking
Shout
good.
out to Nusetti. He was always good when we were on the road for getting some McDonald's cakes.
The hot cakes, baby. Yeah. So good.
Love the hot cakes. See, there's not enough to them. Like they're just like maybe if they were like those little pancakes like that were like this little Eggo pancakes, that's what they were like to me.
Oh, okay,
Dude,
maybe you should learn to find the beauty.
You
and the
don't know
simplicity
how
of life,
badly
Matthew.
I want pancakes right now.
You don't know how badly I want pancakes.
And I'm just
right
thinking
now.
about like,
the reason I ask is because there's McDonald's down the road, and I'm thinking about running over there.
I'm thinking about like the timing of like what I have to do after this, and do I have time to make pancakes and get stuff to make pancakes and then make pancakes? And the answer is no. So now it's like, well, how do I get pancakes without going somewhere and ordering pancakes?
Yeah.
And the answer is I don't.
Exactly.
But fuck, do I want pancakes so bad?
That's a thing, because like even like I have stuff at my house to make pancakes, but I'm not going to do it because that's not the kind of pancake. That's not going to. It's not going to satiate my craving.
I mean, I can make a nice cake. I can make a good hot cake.
Yeah, but not like that though.
No,
not like not a full flapjack, baby. You can make a solid pancake.
You got to
sure.
use Crisco instead of butter.
Jinkies, that sounds scary. That's a lot. See, I don't know if I'm willing. I don't know if I'm willing to see how the sausage is made, honestly, as far as pancakes go.
Dude, pancakes. I want sausage. I want bacon. I want a bowl of mini wheats to top it off.
Bowl of mini. Oh, like, dude, honestly, that kind of rules. Like a little cold cereal to go with the
hot cake.
Oh, that's honestly.
Dude, I'm gonna text my roommate and say, "Yo, somebody whip up some pancakes."
Hey, get cooking. I'll be home soon. Did you see that video of the Dalai Lama asking that kid to suck his tongue?
I didn't see it, but I heard about it on another podcast actually.
Yeah.
And they were pretty funny about it, saying like, because I didn't know this, so somebody asked the question, they explained it. They're like, "What is the Dalai? Not what is it? Well, they asked what is it, but like, how do you become the Dalai Lama?" And it's hysterical. Do you know how you become the Dalai Lama?
Yeah. Don't they like find a kid and they're like, "Oh, this is the reincarnation."
So kind of, they say that the Dalai Lama gets reincarnated.
Yeah.
So they group together like a handful of babies, and they put it like they sit each one down with like a bunch of the Dalai Lamas, or like a bunch of items, and one of the things is the Dalai Lama's, and like the baby that goes to the Dalai Lama's item, they're like, "Oh, that baby recognizes this item, like he is the Dalai Lama reincarnated." Dude, like that is the fucking funniest thing I've ever heard, dude. Like, who the fuck knows what that kid would have grown up to be, but instead he gets to be the Dalai Lama. That's so funny.
That is honestly incredible. No offense.
It reminds me of like
that just shows how dumb people were like way back when.
No, dude, that's undefeated. That reminds me of like
I mean, it
reminds me of a Kingsman scenario when like Eggsy, like obviously his dad was a Kingsman, but his dad died, so he like grew up in the slums, you know what I mean? So he wasn't like considered Kingsman material, you know what I mean? So there's somebody out there that takes like an underdog, and they're like, "No, we can't have this baby be the Dalai Lama." And he's like, "This baby's got the juice," and then he picks the right item, and next thing you know, that baby's the Dalai Lama, and he's asking some kid to suck his tongue.
Yeah, the kid is like sitting on like cross-legged on the table in front of him, and he's like 7-8-year-old kid, and the Dalai Lama. It's funny because the Dalai Lama's like, "Suck my tongue," and you can see the kid kind of is like, "What?" And then the llama doubles down and he's like, "Suck my tongue." He's like doing all that. He's like, "Oh, this kid doesn't understand." He's like, "No, seriously, dude." He's like pointing, like, he's like waving him in. He's got like the fucking airplane cones, and he's like, "Dude, you are cleared for landing, baby. Suck that tongue."
I've been traveling a lot lately, and I've been on a mission to try to figure out like what the shit those people are doing, like with the sticks, because like,
what sticks?
The yellow airplanes.
Oh yeah,
because they don't go like this. They have like, they'll do like one of these, but the plane is going this way, and like making a left. Like, how does that?
I don't know, dude. It comes from the old tradition of like flag signaling from ships.
Yeah.
And
no, I understand.
It's a very complex system.
Yeah. Oh my God. The most. Yeah. The absolute most.
But I have no idea what the actual point of it is.
Also, it's probably pretty intimidating to be down there. I feel like seeing an airplane like driving at you, you're probably like, "Damn, these things are fucking massive."
Maybe. I think maybe the first time, but I also think
sure
that
you get used to it. Yeah.
I think you get used to it. I also think a lot of those guys are like, it's kind of like their job is just that thing they do between smoking crack.
Nah, see, sometimes I see some pretty respectable people working out there.
You're right. This is an absolutely terrible bias that I have. I literally just assume everybody who works at the airport is on crack.
The airplane orange glowy thingy community is going to come after you.
You know what, and deservedly so. But that's why.
Like I saw. Why do you think
they're attracted to the glowing sticks, dude? Because they're all on ecstasy. They think they're in a fucking rave.
When we pulled into Buffalo the other day. And it was super warm.
Mm-hmm.
And there was I saw a guy doing it. He had the short sleeve, like, Dickies, like, blue suit on. You know what I mean? Rather than the long sleeve one. I was like, oh, dude, that guy probably woke up so pumped today. Like, breaking out the short sleeves, honey. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Fuck, dude. That job... Good for those people, because I'll tell you what, it cannot be easy. That's as rain or shine as it gets.
Yes.
Like,
and the hearing damage as well.
Always out. They've
so
got
loud.
plugs.
I know, but that only does so much for you, dude,
they got plugs.
to be honest.
They probably got nice plugs, dude. They don't got shitty
I'm sure they got top
plugs.
of the line plugs, but like
they got grade A plugs.
Tough. Yeah, but there's only so much even the grade A plugs can do. I'm telling you, dude.
Should we do the hoop of the week?
Is it that fucking time already?
I mean, we got time,
while we're talking about airplanes, before we do that though, real quick, Joey, I was on the phone with Joey Hardball yesterday, aka Joey Icarus, aka Joey Heatcheck, and he was telling me that the Nashville Airport had to get like evacuated right after we left. Which you know what, it's on me because I did not look it up afterwards, but he said that it, in the terminal that you and I were in, Terminal C, there was like a gas thing or something, and I was thinking there was that alarm that went off
for so long.
Yeah, and nobody like did anything
when they shut the alarm off. The entire terminal started like clapping.
Yeah,
people were fired up.
I don't even know what that alarm was for, if it was related. This all might be.
I think I asked you, and you're like, "Oh, somebody probably like opened the wrong door or something."
I don't know. Yeah,
part of the Nashville Airport evacuated due to noxious odor from solvent in concourse. Shortly before 2:45 p.m. We were long gone.
Oh, okay, we were out of there.
Something airborne causing breathing problems.
I don't know about that.
That wasn't there.
Yeah.
No, that's what it says. Strong.
I know, but what does that even mean, though? That sounds very like
describing the smell similar to pepper spray. Conducted air quality tests and determined there were no air contaminants. Airport said crews also took chemical samples, which revealed the substance was butoxin, etc., a solvent commonly used in liqueurs, varnishes, enamels, and resins.
Interesting. Somebody got their hands on a couple cleaning supplies and started to go wild.
In addition, the FAA issued a ground stop to help the airport return to normal operations. However, F4 ground stop had lifted flights. Yeah.
I am glad that happened well after we left, though, because if we gotten stuck in that airport,
dude, I would have fucking
wouldn't have made
lost
it. Wouldn't
my
have made
mind.
It. Our bags probably would have gotten to Buffalo on time, though, if that had happened.
The second, so you checked a bag. You had the podcast equipment, so you had
exactly.
to. I won't give you a hard time like other people do for checking a bag, because apparently you're notorious for it.
But I'm notorious for not checking a bag. I only checked the bag.
I've heard.
Well, dude, Jake Gloves Lumadoo does not know what.
Why do you call him Gloves? No, never mind.
Oh, you want to know?
No,
it's a quick
really.
story.
Okay.
It's a quick story. In 4th grade, he really wanted a nickname. So one day he shows up to school, and it was, early in the school year. It was like September. And he shows up into school in fingerless gloves, and he wore them all day. And he was like, call me Gloves. He wanted people to call him Gloves.
That's the most fucking Jake Lumadoo story I've ever heard in my life.
So I call him.
Kid's a legend.
So he's Gloves in my phone.
Because he's Gloves in my phone. Because he's Gloves in your phone.
Yeah. So he is Gloves. He's Jake Gloves Lumadoo. Spread that around. Everybody knows it. Gloves, baby. Gloves gonna Gloves. He is so Gloves. But yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
It was like, you can't give yourself a nickname, buddy.
All right, let's move into the week.
Okay, I don't even remember what we decided on.
Come on.
Hold on, let me think. It happened so fast. My brain.
We resurrected it from the dead.
No,
2 years running.
Oh, no. Oh, this is the one we went with?
Yeah.
The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Danimals Drinkable Yogurt versus Gogurt. The ultimate yogurt battle, baby. Okay? This is one that I have put up to be used many, many times. Matthew has always shot it down. Then Emily said it today out of nowhere, and Matthew was like, yeah, that sounds great, Emily. What a good fucking idea.
I just wanted to fucking go. I just wanted to get going. Because the alternative one that we were trying to work out was fantastic.
Yes.
But it'll come to us naturally.
Yes, and it will be good.
And today I thought this one was proper.
Yes.
Danimals Drinkable Yogurt versus the Gogurt.
Mm-hmm.
Question for you.
Lay it down.
Just Danimals original. No XD?
No XD. There's no.
Because
there's no being on Earth.
XD would beat the wheels.
There's no being on Earth that could
Gogurt.
handle XD.
So no XD.
I've seen XD. I mean, I think XD could take down a healthy Jesus Christ.
Dude. So go ahead, because I have to some research.
Okay. I mean, obviously, the first thing you look at is the packaging, right? Danimals Drinkable Yogurt. Obviously, it comes in kind of like a plastic drinking container, whereas Gogurt is in that thin plastic kind of wrapper. But that gives the Gogurt, while you know, one might think that the drinkable yogurt is a little more denser, it's got a little more protection. The Gogurt has that flexibility, okay? The Gogurt is dancing around, fluttering, moving, twisting in ways that the drinkable yogurt can't even conceive of. The drinkable yogurt is, you know, solid. It's a solid boy, but it does not have the, obviously, elasticity or the ability to move in a way that is as diverse as what the Gogurt can do. Because Gogurt don't stop, baby. Which one? Oh, God. It is tough to say which one is like more on the go. Because Gogurt obviously has go in its name, and that's what it's like meant for. But drinkable yogurt, I will say I'd be a lot more afraid if I was like in the car and needed a snack. If I had a drinkable yogurt, I'd be like, there's no way I don't spill this. Whereas a Gogurt, because it like, you
hit one bump and you accidentally squeeze.
That's a great call, actually.
Yeah, that was the worst take ever.
But that wouldn't happen to me. That wouldn't happen to me.
You had to be so gentle opening a Gogurt, or it was guaranteed to splat.
That's true. The Gogurt opening system is not good because you have to like pull on that, and it always gets stuck at the end, and so you have to like really pull hard there, and it goes everywhere every single time.
You just talked yourself right out of everything you just said.
Well, the car thing, whatever. I think you can make an argument either way.
No, you could put a Danimals drinkable in a cup holder. You could not put a Gogurt in a cup. It would go like this.
That's classic Gogurt. That's true. Gogurt is kind of like the Eeyore of yogurts now that I'm like looking at it.
Well, the Danny Phantom Gogurts were fucking awesome.
I don't remember those. I wish
Dude, they were like glow in the dark.
I can't believe I don't remember.
You don't remember the glow in the dark Gogurts?
Do you remember the lightsaber ones? Because those were also glow in the dark.
I kind of do.
And each one, you know, the Gogurt package was like a lightsaber.
Yeah, it was like blue or red.
So it would be all different colors. And I remember trying to fight.
Yeah, we definitely fought.
Couple of battles.
We definitely lightsabered it out with Gogurt.
A couple of Gogurt battles. I feel like Danimals Drinkable Yogurt is like for popular kids.
Dude, it's Danimals Drinkable Yogurt all day in terms of this fight.
Okay.
I don't know what I would prefer. Like if you would put both in front of me, like, oh, dude, I'm craving yogurt, which I don't know who would ever crave. But like, dude, yes, fuck some yogurt. And I had one in each hand. I don't know which one I would pick. It would depend on, I think, the coolness of the bottle.
Yeah.
Again, like the only reason I liked XD as a child was like I thought it looked way fucking cool.
Right,
it was like
and
black
it does.
And green.
And
XD.
it does.
Yeah, I'm not like the other, like you look like a fucking man with an XD. Kind of look like a bitch.
Oh yeah, that's like
Danimals.
Danimals XD is the Dr. Pepper 10 of the yogurt world. You remember Dr. Pepper 10?
No.
That it was marketed exclusively for men. That was like the whole slogan of it was like Dr. Pepper 10, it's for men. And then they cut that off like pretty quickly.
Yeah, I don't recall that.
But Yogurt, though, inside is also different. Like the Danimals drinkable yogurt is like a really thin yogurt. It's delicious, but it's very
It's a little
thin.
bit more chalky.
Yeah, it is chalky.
Well, it's
Which
thin, I think, because
but
you
not
shake
the way
it.
that I mind,
I think,
honestly.
No, I think
no,
it's,
it is a little thinner.
No, but I think if you didn't shake it, it wouldn't be.
No, I trust me. I've had both these
Do you remember
products
frozen
very recently.
Gogurts?
Yeah, those were great. Dude, that's one of the reasons Gogurt is such a perfect snack because you freeze it, put in your
The
lunch.
perfect snack, maybe,
by
if
lunchtime.
that's what you want to argue, but not the ultimate warrior. And I'll tell you why right now. A Gogurt is 2 ounces of yogurt. A Danimals drinkable is 3.1 ounces of yogurt.
Never would have guessed that in my entire life. Because every time I've had a Danimals drinkable yogurt, I'm like, there is not enough in here. But Gogurt, I guess because the Gogurt, you have to be a lot more physically proactive.
Yeah.
That it feels like because you're putting the work in, it feels like you're getting more out of it. I hate Gogurt now. I'm furious. I mean, I'm still going to eat it constantly, but I'm mad at it now.
Dude, this is even saying 4 ounces.
Good Lord.
No, that's a cup. It's not a Danimals drinkable.
Gotcha. But you're getting closer to a cup if you have a Danimals drinkable.
Well, it says 3.1 ounce bottles. Is that how much yogurt is actually in the bottle?
Got it. Yeah.
Not the size of the container.
Yeah.
Then 3.1 ounces.
That's
compared
wild.
to 2 ounces.
That is a big difference.
But I do agree the consistency probably comes into play there.
Mm-hmm.
But
also,
if you take into consideration fluid ounces of yogurt,
mm-hmm.
I don't know if yogurt comes in fluid ounces or if it's just ounces.
I don't know.
Google that shit.
I'm not a dairyman.
You taking into consideration packaging, it's Danimals all day long.
I will say the Danimals does have the edge as far as density goes, because the Danimals could
but
with that it could jump on a Gogurt
and you could pop it because you could pop a Gogurt
it way easily.
They weren't easily punctured.
Yeah,
they were pretty durable, but not as durable as you weren't getting in a Danimals. Sometimes it was even hard to take the little tinfoil top off of the Danimals.
That always gives trouble.
Yeah. So I'm going Danimals here.
Yeah.
More ounces of yogurt, a greater yogurt volume,
mm-hmm.
and packaging.
I think that Gogurt is kind of all flash, and Danimals is actually bringing
the whole
something
idea
to the
behind
table.
Gogurt is we can get kids to eat this because it's cool. I mean, that's the idea behind a drinkable yogurt.
And you know what? Something that I was gonna kind of bring up though is Gogurt is the one that always has the branding licensing deals with, like we said, Star Wars. SpongeBob is still on there. Gogurt's all the time. Danimals has never had that. They've
have their
always
own
just
characters.
they've just got the monkey on the drinkable, and that's all they need, which says a lot about the product.
I'm locking in Danimals.
It's got to be Danimals.
That's a clean sweep for Danimals. Danimals drinkable yogurt versus the Gogurt. Who would win of the week? Vote on that on Friday on Instagram. This had my ball rolling real quick.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit of Zoo Pals.
Oh, oink oink Zoo Pals, baby.
Because that shit makes eating so fun.
Makes eating fun.
What happened to them? Are they still out there?
Yeah.
Really?
I can almost guarantee it. I think they look a little different, but
I used to get
such a good idea.
I used to get so fired up walking through the grocery store, seeing a pack of fucking Zoo Pals, knowing that our mother was in a good mood. We're gonna get these fucking Zoo Pals.
Dude.
Or knowing that our parents were going out that night, we had a babysitter coming over.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to fucking behave?
We're not just getting chicken nuggets.
No,
we're getting chicken
fish
nuggets.
sticks. I want fish sticks, and I want to eat them off of a fucking Zoo Pal, dude. And I would dig through that shit. I wanted the panda. The panda Zoo Pal was the superior.
That's the
Zoo Pal.
rarest. That's the rarest Zoo Pal. That's the hardest
You
Zoo
fucking
Pal
made
to find.
that up.
No, I'm telling you. I think the frog one is the most common, and then you have the zebra or
Fuck
whatever.
the frog.
But the panda one,
The bear,
I'm looking up
the
modern
monkey.
Zoo
I think the
Pals.
monkey's all over the place.
Oh yeah, kids. Yeah, modern Zoo Pals.
Dude, the panda was the fucking goat of Zoo Pals.
It really was.
Zoo
Oh
Pals.
wow!
What?
If this is what they look like
Let me
now,
see.
this is honestly fucked up.
Let me
Hold on.
see.
I have to double check this because I don't want
You have to fact check. Cite your
Yes.
sources, Andy.
Because I don't want to
Give us an
I don't wanna-
APA style citation list.
This is not looking good for Zoo Pals right now.
No, Zoo Pals don't make eating fun anymore.
Well, dude, you are. I'm fuming. This is fucked up. Hold on, let me go to Amazon and see. Because the thing about Zoo Pals, the original Zoo Pals, is like the plate is the animal, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not like a picture of the animal.
Yeah.
The plate is the animal's
ears
face, and then the ears
were the two
where you can put dipping sauces in.
or like peas.
Yeah.
A vegetable.
Zoo Pals plates.
Dude, they used to make eating so fun. Now it's all downhill.
Brother.
Hey, brother.
I'm not living in America anymore.
Let me see. Communist Zoo
I'm
Pals?
moving.
Is that a Kim Jong-un Zoo Pal?
Yo, the communists have infiltrated Zoo Pals.
A Bernie Sanders Zoo Pal?
That would actually be super. I would actually eat all of that. That'd be super funny. So this is Jesus Christ.
Can I fucking see
Yes,
Zoo
I'm trying
Pals,
to get
dude?
a good picture.
This is crazy.
So this is what they look like now. It's not as bad as I thought, but it is still insane. Actually, the panda one's not bad in the new one, but that's what they look like now. It's not the same.
What's with the white?
It's more. It's
Zoo. No, these are Zoo Friends, bro. These aren't Zoo Pals.
oh, so it's like a.
These are off-brand.
Then I don't think they make Zoo Pals anymore.
You got off-brand Zoo Pals?
Yeah, which look terrible. Oh,
Dude.
yeah, they are Zoo Friends. So yeah, they don't make Zoo Pals anymore.
Zoo Pals.
Oink oink Zoo Pals, dude.
Yeah, they do, dude.
Kids don't care about
Hefty
jingles
Zoo
anymore.
Pals.
Kids don't care.
It's literally the very first thing I see when I looked it up.
What can you buy them right now though? I know Hefty made them, but can you buy them? Because they're not on Amazon.
Oh no, Hefty has discontinued a product.
Exactly.
As the years have gone by, the nostalgia increases. The catchy theme song and iconic design created fun times while eating. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. You know what that is?
Dude, Dude, this can't be right. This says they discontinued them in 2006.
No, that could be right.
Were we
that sounds
using
about right.
recycled Zoo Pals? Or we were 8. I guess we probably tapped on Zoo Pals shortly after.
Yeah. Using
Dude.
big boy plates by then. But that Hefty discontinuing Zoo Pals, I'll tell you what, that's not hefty. That's wimpy.
Dude, there's a change.org. Bring Zoo Pals back. Dude. And people are signing it on the reg.
Yeah.
It's got 58,000 out of 75,000 signatures.
That's not bad.
This person signed it 10 hours ago, 17 hours ago. People are signing the petition.
Guys, we got to get boots on the ground.
But it's been going for years. I'm going to resurface
Put a
it.
little.
I'm going to tweet it out.
Put a
I'm
little.
going to tweet this out.
Put a little arms
I'm
of the
gonna sign
angel
it.
over this, Emily. Ladies and gentlemen, for just a little bit of for not even any money, all you have to do to sign up for change.org, you can bring joy back into the world. America is more divided than it's ever been. We need something to bring us together. We need something to make eating fun. And the only answer to that is Zoo Pals. Remember how great things were when Zoo Pals were around, pre-9/11 Zoo Pals? Okay, cut the Sarah McLachlan after that because I'm going a little off the rails. But the point is that now is your time to make a difference. Now is your time to stand up for what's right. Now is your time to bring joy into the lives not just of yourself, but of your countrymen and of human beings around the world. Because black, white, Asian, Cuban, whatever you are, at the end of the day, you're still human.
And humans love fucking Zoo Pals.
And humans love fucking Zoo Pals, baby.
Not having sex with Zoo Pals.
Okay,
no, because
that sounds suspicious. No.
No, the way you said it was humans love fucking Zoo Pals.
Okay,
no.
I think that's
Zoo Pals.
I think that's on you, buddy. I think that sounds very suspicious.
No.
I don't think anybody.
I just tweeted out the link for the petition.
I don't think anybody was thinking about having
you
sex
were.
with Zoo Pals. It sounds like you want to fuck. You're pretty excited about that panda, buddy. It sounded like you were trying to fuck that panda Zoo Pal, that elusive panda Zoo Pal.
It's worth every paper cut.
Zoo Pals make dessert fun. If you know what I'm saying.
That was weird.
You know what I'm saying.
That
I think they had Zoo Pal forks too.
Yeah, they definitely
They had a whole.
They had cups.
Line.
They definitely had cups.
They did have cups.
Straws, the whole nine. As we wrap up here, first of all, sign the Zoo Pals petition.
Please, folks. Only you can
Second of
stand
all,
to make a change.
We got to talk just 1 second of Joey Hardball.
Joey Hardball.
We got to bring him back in the ring for 1 more second.
Joey Hardball, a.k.a. Joey Icarus, a.k.a. Joey
I've
Heatcheck.
spent a lot of time in my day with Joey Hardball.
Mm-hmm.
But the Joey Hardball that I saw this weekend, I mean, the kid turned from a caterpillar to a butterfly.
He is joy incarnate. He's the spirit of Nashville.
He couldn't be stopped.
He could nothing.
It didn't matter.
Incredible.
Nothing mattered.
I honestly think that's why he has to wear so many chains. And I'm not
to
talking
hold
about
him
chains on
down.
his neck.
No,
Yeah,
he's wearing chains.
Dude,
Dude, this man was head to toe chained.
we're talking
the fuck
like
out every single day.
Jacob Marley, Scrooge's business partner.
We're talking fucking Edward Scissorhands style chains, dude, on his whole body.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nonstop.
Yep.
The one day he unhooked the chain from part of him and left it hooked on another, and he was fucking swinging it Ghost Rider style.
Yeah.
Dude.
Joey Ghost Rider.
Dude, couple clicks for Joey Hardball.
He's so good. He's
Andy,
the best.
I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't watch the YouTube episode from Nashville, go watch it.
Yeah.
Hell of a time.
It was really cool. That place, the Elvis place that we stayed, it was better than we even imagined, to be honest with you. Like, it was so fun. And there were so many stairs.
Stairs.
It was the tallest building I've ever been in.
Yeah.
Stair-wise.
Yeah.
It's got more stairs per capita than, I think, the Empire State Building.
I would say so, yeah.
Got a lot of stairs. It was so fun.
Andy.
I couldn't have done it. You honestly were the hero of the trip. As much as Joe was the spirit of Nashville, none of that could have gotten done without you. You really, and everybody was giving you their praise after that because you put it all together. No, I know that's the thing. Like it seemed like it's nothing for you, but
it was
to them, it
such
meant everything.
little work.
But to them, it was everything.
Somebody was like, "You got this whole thing planned out." I was like, "Dude, this is the least structured my life has been in years."
Yeah. Fast and loose, baby.
Yeah.
That's Nashville. That's Nashville style.
As long as everybody enjoyed it, I had a blast.
Yeah.
Andy, I love you.
I love you too. Thanks, pal. Thanks, folks. Let's get out of here.